Hello, welcome to the Wine Story Club. Today I present you my new vineyard from Saint-Emilion, in Saint-Emilion Grand Cru. It's called Château Tour Grand Faurie, and this is a label from the main cuvée. And we are just a few hundred meters north of Saint-Emilion, in a little hamlet called Faurie, so the name. And it's owned by the Fetty family since the late 50s. Today it's run by the younger generation, brother and sister, Isabelle and Franck. Isabelle working in the cellar, a bit of administration, and Franck in the vine and to be the winemaker. The funny thing about this vineyard, it's in the mid-90s when I was student in the area, studying viticulture and oenology in Bordeaux. I had a friend who know them very well, and I used to visit it very often with friends, bring students, and we love to come into this vineyard. The Fetty family was always very, very, very welcome. So 25 years later, I'm so excited to introduce this to the UK market. It's two style of soil mainly. Around Faurie, you have got some classical Saint-Emilion, Pomerol, clay, argile, sand with a kind of iron dioxide that we call crasse de fer in French. And in another area, in the village of Saint-Christophe-des-Barmes, they have got also a small parcel with a more traditional chalky and clay soils. And blend in terms of grape variety, dominant, of course, of Merlot, basically 80%, 15% of Cabernet Franc, and 5% of Malbec, which is, more and more important in this area, but I will talk of this later. Let's start with the Château Tour Grand Faurie, the normal cuvée, and I'll just open one. I cook a little nice chicken bourguignon, or you can do a beef bourguignon, coq au vin, or whatever you want to do, and it's work very, very well with that. The pairing is fantastic. We have an aromatic scent of a bit of sherry with alcohol. We call it eau de vie, griot, this type of a style of red fruits. A bit also of the classical red pepper from the Cabernet Franc, okay? But also a bit of toast. Speaking about toast and vanilla scent like that, it's quite usual aging for a nice Bordeaux of 18 months in barrels, basically 1/3 of new oak, 1/3 of 1 year old, and 1/3 of 2 years old barrels. So it's quite traditional, aged in wood. Of course, it's fantastic. It's perfect for the aging, but they don't want something overpowering the style of the wine. And yeah, what I like about this wine, first you have got the typical, you are in Bordeaux, it's dry claret. So often you have got this dry tannin, okay? You're in the old world. You're not in the new world with something very sweet, sugary. No. You're in the old world. So you've got dry tannin. When I say that, I mean freshness. I mean acidity. And then at the end, you have got something very, very smooth, very, very velvety palate, and it's very delicate and typical of a Right Bank Bordeaux. You are in a Libournais area with a dominant of Merlot, like I said, so you have something not too tannic, not too strong. Something will be fantastic with a piece of red meat, necessarily very big piece of red meat, with some veal, some even a poultry, a duck will be fantastic. And like I told you, personally, I just done a coq au vin. It was perfect for that. And this particular vintage, we start with the 2015 vintage. won a gold medal at the Vigneron Indépendant in France, so very good rate. And after this Tour Grand Faurie, the normal cuvée, I want to introduce you something unusual for me that I never tried before. Like I told you, there's more and more producer in the left bank who are using more and more Petit Verdot. Also, actually, even a bit in the right bank too. But in the right bank, there's a more and more Malbec, which is one of the the traditional grape variety from Bordeaux. But before, when I was student, it was non-existent, so 1%, or very small in the blend. Now it's more and more important. And actually, Franck Fetty decided to create a cuvée in one of the Faurie parcel with 50% of Malbec. This is an unusual thing, 50% of Malbec and 50% of Merlot. Okay, and of course, you know Malbec, famous grape from Cahors in the southwest of France, and also of course in Argentina. They call it, name it, l'euphorie, same word in English, in French, l'euphorie. Euphoria, you know, the sentiment of euphoria, when you are very happy, an idea of happiness, you know, euphoria, and it's come from that, from the Greek, it's a Greek word in origin. Beautiful label. This particular bottle coming nice flat wood case of 6, so a fantastic wine to age for a long time, or also to give as a gift. And so this cuvée, it's much more darker fruit, much more blacker fruit, a bit stronger in alcohol too, and a bit more tannic, a bit more tannin, a bit more volume. But again, Franck style, it's not overpowering, it's not too much. Okay, so this will appreciate like a nice duck confit, a nice cassoulet, a rich dish like that. Of course, a nice big piece of red meat. But again, it could be nice also with simple chicken Sunday roast if you like wine a bit with character. And that's it for my presentation of today for Tour Grand Faurie. Again, I'll show you the 2 bottles. And we have got also some Magnum, we have got some half bottle, we have got 2 or 3 different vintage. So please contact us. The first time this one is available in UK for many years. Okay, so we are very privileged to secure a little reservation. And I went back there in February after 25 years. So you know what? They changed a bit, few barrels, few things. Of course, you will see later. If you check our Instagram post, you will see some photo that we're going to add about this vineyard when I came 25 years ago, but also about today. And also I found in my antique cellar a non-open bottle of 1943 bottle of Faurie. At this time it was a different family because we only bought late 40s. But it's fantastic to, just by coincidence, I find that, and a wine made during the Second World War. So something, it could be another story to tell you. But you know what, now just focus on the 2015 Tour Grand Faurie and Faurie 2016. See you soon. Bye-bye.